Hello and welcome to Rays Reality starring Ray Jones. Hey, I'm your host. I'm Ray Jones, and today on Reality Check on Rays Reality Podcast, we're going to talk about, what are we going to talk about today, Ray? We're going to talk about fashion. It's June 2024, and we're going to talk about fashion. Today we're talking about fashion, but I don't know. Sometimes I've been going through and checking out what things are going on online, and it's just always stupid stuff. And sometimes, like the other time, I was looking at the stuff online here, and it was it got me off on a tangent about people racing and Teslas and stuff like that. So, there's I can't play his music, I don't think, but if I could, I would, but I don't know the whole deal. But if you've not heard, I'm just seeing this online right now. I really like a lot of stuff that he does, and if you, I'm gonna mess up his name, but anyways, Frog Leap Studios on YouTube. Leo there, he takes all kinds of different songs and he turns them into a metal cover, which is awesome. I don't care what you name a song. If he does not have it, you can send him the song and he'll make it for you, and it's awesome. He's got some really cool stuff out there, but yeah, I listen to him all the time and some of the stuff. Frog Leap Studios, Leo Mora Chilio. I apologize, Leo, greatly for messing up your name. But yeah, I got your first name right, Leo? Leapfrog Studios, that's what's important. But anyways, he's not asking me to do this. I don't know him, never met him. Really like to meet him. He real cool guy. Forget, he's over in a different, across the pond somewhere over there. I'm here in America, located in Tampa, Florida. That's where we're doing our show from right now. It changes weekly. I never know. We're going to be doing the next few shows here, but then we're going to be going north. We're going to be in, let's see, where are we going? Right now we're in Tampa, Florida. We're going to be going to Savannah, Georgia. We're going to the new River Gorge there in West Virginia. I will be doing... we're going to Kentucky, we're going to Indiana, Michigan, upper UP, Michigan. We're going to be hitting North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, Missouri, all those places out there. Going to Yellowstone, and hopefully we won't see anybody being gorged by a bison, because it seems to be the stupid people out there in Yellowstone National Park that keeps getting, trampled and hit and killed and hurt real bad by the wild animals. Wild animals. Once again, let me repeat that. Wild animals. That means they're wild. They're not friendly creatures in your barn that you're able to pet. Hey, nice puppy. No, they're wild animals, and too many people are stupid. Oh, let me go check out this moose. Hey, I'm gonna get a picture with this bear. Hey, watch me get stabbed by this deer. Hey, check out this cool picture I'm taking with an alligator as it rips my head off or my arm. I love watching those alligators rip people's arms off. That is so cool. I mean, I want to see more of those videos. I'm kidding, right? I know there's too many. I know right now, just as soon as I said that, there's like 50 people out there running out to make videos of their arm being ripped off by an alligator. So anyways, well, I'm glad, Florida has decided not to do some of these ignorant things that they're doing for Sin Month. So I'm glad you're not. Thank you, Florida, for not participating in that Sin Month. Thank you. I'm just looking over this stupid stuff here. That's another. I look over so much. It's not even worth talking about, so many of these things. So here's a upcoming podcast that I'll be doing about this guy and how we've started over with the SpaceX stuff. I got so many things I want to talk about and do. I just really, So, anyways, I've been watching, so Chip and Joanna Gaines, I see them in my little news feeds here. I just look at the news feeds. I actually don't look at the news to see what they're actually saying, but I love looking at the headlines for them. And like Chip and Joanna Gaines, the cool part about them is the ignorance that follows them through the news media, trying to knock them down. I understand they have a show. They've been doing this for a long time. They have to put up with a lot of ignorance, and they have to put up with a lot of stuff. And of course, when you have a show like, some of these things that's going on, reality show, there is no reality in reality shows. In Rays Reality, it's reality. That's all you get is reality. This is me. That's real. That's reality. But when you watch these shows, there's hardly any reality to it. They're all scripted. They have to have, oh my gosh, look at this, what's going to happen next. Oh my gosh, you stay tuned. You got to be on the edge of your seat so you can see all this stupidness. And I'm not talking about Chip and Joanna Gaines. They do have that ignorance that's in their show. But, however, the stuff that follows them is quite interesting to me, because to me, Chip and Joanna Gaines, we've been out there to the silos and everything. Really cool. We really enjoyed it. It's a really cool place. It's cool to see it firsthand and be there and seeing it. It's neat. My only complaint is they should have more manly stuff. I can buy a hammer there, but and food, but that was like everything else is like for women. And I did enjoy the Dr. Pepper Museum across the street. That was really cool. But I did have a good time. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed running around the grass there. I enjoyed seeing the old church and all that. Checking everything out. My wife did buy some souvenirs there. Oh my gosh, their bakery, that was right there. That was very good. That was a cool place to see because you could see it in person. But anyways, like I said, the stuff that follows them, the people, like the news trying to bring them down and try to, oh, look at they're, it's always negative. It's never positive. I saw a thing the other day, Chip or Joanna put online, real life, their son, just 16, her daughter, one of their kids, sorry, just another one just got their license, or turning 16, getting their license. So it's one of those things, that's your kids are always going to be your babies, so that was a bittersweet type of thing that she put on there, which was awesome that I seen. But yeah, they're just, the reason Chip and Joanna, they get, I know it's 50-50 with people I know that don't, oh, Chip and Joanna, they think they're so perfect, they think they're so great. They're just people, having a camera in your face 24 hours a day, you have that happen to you, and see how perfect you are, see how perfect you act, and see how awesome you are on camera 24 hours a day. Most people, one time years ago, I will never forget this, I was upset over a movie that was made with Leonardo DiCaprio. Not his fault, he just starred in the movie, but I had a problem with the movie because the movie, I forget the name of it, they destroyed this beach. They destroyed a lot of stuff there. They messed it up. They promised that they wouldn't make a mess, they wouldn't do anything, but they literally, making this movie, destroyed the beach and destroyed this area that was a beautiful, beautiful area. And the people there were very upset, and they can't get that back because after they destroyed it. But I had a problem with Leonardo DiCaprio because at the time, because he made that movie and they destroyed the beach. And somebody actually said, well, you're just jealous of him. You're jealous because he's so good looking and he makes millions of dollars. No, I'm sorry, I'm not jealous of anybody. I simply was making a comment, but I thought it was funny but people are very jealous of other people. They're jealous because they might not have a show like that. They're jealous because they're kids. They're jealous because they have what they have. But jealousy, you don't need to be jealous. Live your life, enjoy your life, be happy with what you have, and if you're not, change it. They did. Now they have all these people. Like I said, you can change your life, and the small group of people around you will know. But when you're in the spotlight and the camera, there's always somebody there to bring you down. They want to destroy you and everything about you, especially if you say you're a Christian. Oh my gosh, the end of the world has come because you told somebody it is forbidden. It's amazing how more people are against the real, oh my gosh, you're a Christian? We can't have that. Oh my gosh, stay back. Oh, you might teach our children something, that's good. We don't want our children having good things. We just want our children to be obsessed with nudity and cussing and swearing and drugs. That's all we want to hear about. So that's kind of how I look at it. But when you have good people doing good things, they always want to tear them down. Always want to tear them down. So anyways, so I'm just looking through this stuff, checking out all the ignorance, go off on a tangent on something like Chip and Joanna Gaines. So what fun it is. But today, now that I have, let's see, I'm like 12 minutes into this gig here, huh? So today, I don't know how long I'm going to be talking, but I just wasted 12 minutes of your life talking about that stuff. But now I'm going to talk about something else. It is June 2024. I'm going to talk about fashion. Fashion, what we wear. Got my shirt on today. That's upset a lot of people. You're like, oh no, DeSantis 2024, he's not even running for president. Wait, I'm not getting political. I just happen to have my shirt on over here. So I like the flamingo, and I like Ron DeSantis. So he's a nice guy. I've met him a few times. Really nice guy in person. So anyways, enough about that. My thing is fashion. It's 2024, June. We're in the middle of the year. I would like to start by saying the 1990s called, and they want their fashion back. I know my wife says, well, fashion repeats itself. Fashion repeats itself. It does sometimes, but there's too many people stuck in the 90s, in the early 90s. It's like, people, I mean, come on, man, it's 2024. After seeing all the movies and shows and stuff of what 2024 was supposed to look like, this is not it. We're not doing that. We're not wearing one-piece bodysuits that look like we just stepped off the, Star Trek show, any of that stuff. I kind of really figured by this time, 2024, we'd be wearing one-piece shiny suits by now, and we're not. We'd have, little teeny phones this big, that were tapped into the back of our heads, so we wouldn't even have to have phones, and it would digitally show you on your contacts what's going on, so that's not happening. What reality is, like these people out here from 1990 drooping their drawers. I mean, seriously, just drooping. I mean, seriously, wearing your pants at half crack still. That is like, I mean, seriously, it's been too long. It's been 34 years. I can't do the math. I'm like losing my mind just thinking about it. So that style is people. It's like, come on, man, find something new to do. Nobody's doing this ignorance. fashion is just the ignorance. I just looked up fashion on my phone, and it's not the ignorance of stuff. If Hollywood doesn't, they, they'll put on a meat dress and all that ignorant stuff to look stupid for one night, and then the next time they have to go out in public, they'll wear something else stupid to look stupid for the night. Nobody's wearing that stuff. Nobody is wearing. The only place you will find that fashion is at a ridiculous, stupid fashion show in New York City with a bunch of brainless people that don't know what's going on in the real world. So look at us, we look horrible. We're just tacky looking. This is fashion. No, it's gaudy. Nobody's wearing that crap, and nobody's gonna buy a stupid dress that looks like that. So wear t-shirts. I'm comfortable wearing t-shirts or a nice suit, whatever. But this ignorance, man, like I said, the 90s are over. Stop drooping your drawers, man. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. And we don't have to go over why that got started. And it's still the case. So, you're letting the other guys know that you're available. Yeah. Suck it up, Buttercup. Anyways. And these girls, these women. Oh, man, we have to have a talk, ladies. We have to have a talk. Using the eyebrows that are look like broom handles or brooms, and then you have the eyelashes that are just horrible looking. I mean, there's not a man alive when they see a woman with those eyelashes. There's not a man alive that thinks that's sexy. If your man is telling you that is sexy, he is a complete liar. And he wants you to look like an idiot when you go out in public. Not a single man alive thinks that's sexy or good looking or nice or anything. And those painted, you got this big old huge eyebrows going across your head. You looks like you're macho grouch mustache across your forehead. Look, I got 2 cats on the bottom. Look how big my eyebrows are. I remember when girls had that stupid little line of eyebrows it was so nasty looking and tacky. The men hated that too. And now they went from that little line down to these big, huge, look at this, I got, wait a minute. Look at I got my eyebrow. Look, that's my one eyebrow. So my eyebrow. It's stupid. So it's ugly. It's nasty. Nobody thinks it's sexy. Not even you. When you're painting on those, you're using that number 3-inch brush, painting on your eyebrows. Your self's going, oh my gosh. Well, maybe you're not even looking in the mirror. So you're just putting it on, slapping it on. It's disgusting. So, and the stupid duck face and the sticking your tongue out, those are all stupid. Oh, give it a rest, man. It's like the duck face. I call it the constipation face. It looks like you're sitting on the toilet trying to take a dump, and then you snap the picture of yourself with the duck face. That's what it looks like. Or you're pooping your pants and you're trying to, look at me pooping. I got my tongue sticking on my head. Aren't I sexy? No, you're not sexy. You look like an idiot. It is not sexy. The big fat eyebrows, the sticking your tongue out, the duck face. There's not a man alive that thinks that's sexy. There's not a woman alive that thinks that's sexy besides yourself. So now if you're going to a clown convention, the clowns are laughing at you because they're like, "What? Look at that moron." And not to mention the fact that these big fat ugly lips looks like you got hemorrhoids on your face. That's what it looks like. It is. We were out, me and my wife were out somewhere the other day, and kids, and there was a woman. We were in Orlando, Florida, at an ice cream shop, and this youngish woman, maybe, I don't know. If I was the guess, I would say she's probably in her 30s, but she looked like she was probably she looked 60, because she had all these, her fat lips where all this collagen or whatever crap in her lips, and she couldn't even, it's like, it looked like she had 2 hot dogs for lips. It was disgusting, absolutely disgusting and gross. And I know the man that was with her, with probably her husband, was embarrassed to be seen with her, because it's disgusting. Nobody finds that sexy. You know, when your lips look like hot dogs, that is gross. And even a little bit fat, that's gross. If you have naturally, you know, big lips, that naturalism or natural, you know, it's whatever you want to say, that's beauty. You know, but you're getting to the point where it's gross. Like I said, I can't remember the actress's name that had, you know, the photo on there, and she looked like she had hemorrhoids on her face with her lips. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. So, and then these, you know, the way the dressing, the way you're dressing is disgusting. It's not, nobody's looking at you thinking it's sexy. So you wear a size 10, but you're wearing a size 1. It's not, no, it's horrible, horrible. And the girls that are wearing a size 1 are all, let me make a dress out of dental floss. It'll be so sexy. No, it's not. It's disgusting. It's gross. Nobody's looking at you thinking you're the fashion queen of the world. They're looking at you thinking you're an idiot. You're nasty. You know, yeah, beauty is all in the eye of the beholder, but I find a girl to be natural. A woman, my wife, without makeup on, she doesn't wear makeup most of the time. She's absolutely beautiful. She does not need makeup to be a beautiful woman. That's one of the reasons I fell in love with her, is because I see some of these women that wear so much makeup, and then they take that makeup off, and you're like, yeah, what? Who's this? I'm not going to pick on any actresses right now, but there's some actresses out there like that. But you're like, you know, seriously, really? You know, give me a break. But these fashions, man, we have to do something about this fashion. It needs to stop. And it's time that we had a reality check. So that's what I do. It's called Rays Reality. So we're gonna have a reality check about your fashion. You need to stop doing it. I actually looked online to try to get some of these fashion things, and there was nothing even appropriate with today's fashion, as they call it, to show. And not to mention the fact that, you know, it's like Covington, Kentucky. You guys are stuck in 1989. You've been in 1989 since 1989. I don't know, you probably took you a few years to get there after that, but seriously, man, nobody dresses like, nobody's doing that stuff. When I'm on the beach here in Florida, I can tell you, I can pick people out from Covington, Kentucky. So the dyeing of the hair, that's another thing. Florida, we don't, you have people that are dyeing their hair, but most, the rainbow colors in your hair, it's like, you know, and the dark blue and the nobody's taking you seriously, and nobody finds it attractive, but you think it's cool, but it's not. It's disgusting, and nobody's going to take you serious when you're like that. I'm sorry. It's called reality. So, you know, and I know people, you know, I got purple hair. It's beautiful. That's wonderful. I can't say that you know, it's not horrible, but it's kind of, we're tired of seeing it. You know, we had that fad. It's come, it's gone, it's over, you know. I'd like to start seeing more, you know, the mohawks, the big mohawks sticking up. You know, that was short-lived. You don't see that no more. Maybe out in California or somewhere, but I don't see it here in Florida anywhere. I've been all over Florida, Miami and Orlando and Clearwater and St. Pete, all that stuff. I very rarely, if I see a mohawk, it's a little short mohawk that a guy has. But I remember girls used to have big, huge, long mohawks, and it was sometimes colored. But they were cool colors, and they weren't like vivid, ugly colors, you know. So, but yeah, I mean, seriously, that's like, you know, and Mexicans, it's not 1984 anymore. That style's gone. Cut the stupid rat tail off. It's gone. You know, the Mexicans are rednecks. All their kids, all Mexican kids and redneck kids are running around with rat tails. Look, I got this little bit of hair sticking out the back of my head. I got a little rat tail. Let's cut it off. I mean, it's done. That's from the 80s. We're not repeating that. It's over. It's gone. And for God's sakes, please get rid of your mullets. I mean, that style, that hairstyle is gone. Mullets. You're just jealous because you can't grow hair. Whatever. I ain't jealous for something stupid. So I don't get jealous. I don't care. So I don't need hair. Hair's for losers. Oh, just kidding. I didn't lose my hair. Trust me, I've gained it. So my hairy chest identifies as a sweater, so I can go anywhere without my shirt on. Anyways, it's just one of those things. We have to, I just, I really thought we'd be in a different place right now, and we're not. So I was really hoping it would be in a different place. So let's change the fashion industry. Let's stop drooping our drawers. Let's stop wearing Michael Jackson jackets from the 80s. I literally, seriously, just seeing a Mexican guy, they're usually Mexicans. You're not saying that right, that's racist. Whatever, if they're from Mexico, they're Mexicans. But walking down Missouri Avenue here in Largo, Florida, in front of Walmart, wearing a red Michael Jackson zipper jacket and the one shiny glove. So now I do know a Michael Jackson impersonator. She is really excellent. She does an excellent Michael Jackson. She's okay because she's an impersonator. You're not. The other people are not an impersonator. Maybe I'll get her on our show one day. That'd be fun to have. But yeah, so we're, it's one of those things. We got to change this. Bring back bell bottoms. I'm starting to see a little bit of some people wearing bell bottoms, but I'd rather see bell bottoms. So not so much hip huggers, because some of these people would be wearing them where they got too much hip to be hugging. We don't want to see your hail damage. Really, seriously, it's not attractive. Just when you go to the beach, some of these people that on the beach, I'd say I'm modest. I'm not trying to let everybody see me naked. I don't care. You don't need to. I don't want to see you naked either. So, and I was down on the beach one time. I want to tell you this. And while I was working, but this young girl, I was just standing there watching people walk by, people watching. And this young girl, probably 17-ish, and her little friends thought they'd be smart and come up to me. And she says, "You wish you could have somebody as sexy as me, my body. You wish you could have a girl with a body as nice as mine." And I was like, no, I don't think I want somebody with a bunch of hail damage and stretch marks and just flab. No, yeah, that's not my cup of tea. It's not what I'm, yeah, I am, no. Yeah, it was just, ugh. It makes me sick to my stomach. I mean, she was gross looking. Sorry, I know that's not very Christian-like, but she was gross looking. Somebody out there was going to love this girl. Wasn't going to be me. I already have my beautiful, awesome wife that I love, and I love my wife and everything about her. But yeah, when you're out and you see these people, but this girl to walk up out of the blue because I'm standing there watching people to tell me this, I'm like, and trust me, she got a reality check, because I was like, seriously? And I told her about her flaws. She was not a happy girl walking away from me. So, it happens. But if you want the truth, I'm going to give you the truth. So that's what happens. I don't have a problem with telling the truth and giving you the truth. But anyways, let's change the fashion. Let's stop dyeing our hair looking like freaking clowns. Let's stop drooping our drawers. Find a better style. Find something other to do than the ignorance. We're sick of seeing your butt crack. And I am happy. I think it's Ohio that now has, or where they had a law They were ticketing people and even arresting them for indecent exposure, having their pants drop down. It's a style. No, it's not. It's indecent exposure, and you should be arrested for it. But yeah, it's stupid. You know, nobody thinks it's cool anymore. Heck, it's a 35. It's for 35 years. You ignorant people have been drooping your drawers. You know, it's like, seriously, stop. You know, stop the little tails. Get rid of the mullets. I can't. I'm not going to mention his name, but there's a guy in Northern Kentucky that I know that he's had a mullet since he was 15 years old, and the guy's 50, and he still has a mullet. And it was cool the first 2 years you had it when you were 15, 16 years old. It's not cool no more. Nobody's looking at you saying, "Oh, cool, nice mullet, man. That's a cool mullet." You know? Cut it off. Grow all your hair out long or something. Do something different. And there's only like 5 people on the planet that can get away. Like 5, just 5. There's 5 people that could probably get away with the hair bun, the man bun. Most of you cannot. Yeah, don't do the man bun. I mean, seriously, just don't. It's like, yeah, it doesn't work for you. Yeah. So, Jared, this guy I know, Jared, he can pull off the man bun. He's got the hair, but he's got, you know, he looks like the type of guy that can have the man bun, and nobody's gonna mess with him. But yeah, when you're wearing your suits out there and you got your little man bun, it's just like, nobody's thinking that's cool. Nobody. It's not. No. Just stop. But you guys know what you're doing. You know the ignorance and what you're doing and how you're doing it and all that good stuff. So all I can say is stop doing it. You know, ladies, stop with all the implants. It's gross. It's disgusting. You know, on your face. It's like, I just, no offense, Cher. I just saw a picture of Cher and I'm like, oh. You know, it's like, oh my gosh, stop. It's got to stop. You know, where's our one-piece suits from Star Trek? You know, why aren't we dressing like them? You know, that's why. I think more people need to dress like that. So that'd be cool. So, yeah, we don't have spaceships yet. We're not flying yet, but hey. Well, that'll never happen because we went backwards on that one. That's a whole new different podcast. We just blown everything out of the water with what they're doing over at NASA now. Well, there was no NASA. It's SpaceX. So SpaceX went backwards. Maybe that's why we're still drooping our drawers, because they had to go backwards. So we had a good thing going, and then all of a sudden we had to start over, and so I guess that's what we're doing. We keep starting over, and it keeps repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating. Your CD is skipping on the 90s, and it keeps going back, and you can't get out of the 90s. Your kids and the grandkids. There's listen. There are great grandfathers out there wearing the same styles as 14-year-old kids today. Your great grandparents are doing the same style. I mean, think about that. You're dressing like your great grandfather. Now that I think about it, that's hilarious. That's great. That's funny. That is very funny. So you're dressing like your great grandfather, and he's still dressing the same way, and you guys are dressed the same. So yeah, it's like, seriously, really. Anyways, I'm gonna be off of here, and I appreciate you watching, and I will have another podcast about something stupid, something different, maybe the same thing, but we'll continue on with whatever I talk about next time. So have fun, enjoy, and I appreciate you, and I hope you keep watching, and I hope you enjoy. And if you have something you want me to talk about, then please, by all means, let me know. I'll be happy to talk about it. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you.